So hopefully that glass is still good and not broken. There's still something in here. There you go. And a massive rock. It's a Lego figure. What in the world? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Right here I got my 2015 Dodge Challenger RT. This car has been a current project on my channel, and we finally got this thing back from the auto body shop where it was fully repainted and the paint job turned out awesome. And now we can finally get it back together. We got this thing home, so now we got a whole pile of parts to go in. We got a pile right there. We got a brand new windshield to go in underneath, and a sunroof has to go in. But first, we're actually gonna start by installing some airbags because the current airbags were all blown in the accident, and we got them in the back seat there. So let's start by putting those in there, and then we can start wrapping this interior back up.
I'm thinking we should clean the dash before we put the windshield back in.
Yeah.
Good time to do it.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of rocks in the speaker, I think. So now's a good time to clean that out.
That's so it can play rock music.
No. But, yeah, sure. But it was like buzzing away before, so we'll definitely have to fix that. All right guys, change of plan. We're gonna actually get onto the sunroof because those curtain airbags ended up being the wrong ones, so I have to order a new one. So while we wait for that, we're actually just gonna go ahead and put the sunroof in there because that's gonna be awesome. And we can do that while we wait for those airbags. So let's get all this masking paper out of here and slap that sunroof in. All right guys, we are finally back. It is like a month later or so. I'd say about a couple weeks, but in this square box here, we got our brand new airbags. Well, not brand new, they're used, but they are for sure for a Dodge Challenger this time. And I know that because the guy has given me all the information on it. That's pretty nice. So unpackage these and then we're gonna get to installing them. Look at that. So there you go. The explosive is on the back how it should be. So now this should just bolt right into the car. So let's install these. All right, guys, as you see, we got these airbags in here and they are looking good. We got both sides in there finally. Definitely got the right airbag, so that's good to know. But now, since everything's in here, sunroof is in here, we can get that headliner in there. And that headliner has a bit of work needed on its own too. So since the airbags were blown, the airbags kind of don't care what's in the way when they are blowing because it just goes straight down. And because of that, it kind of wrecks the headliner a bit. So we got a couple cracks here. Some are visible. There's some pretty good cracks in here. And the cracks kind of just create a bit of wrinkles on the inside. So we want to try fix them and kind of de-wrinkle it. We're probably going to do a bit of mix of gluing some of these cracks, and we're going to try repair this thing. And then we can finally get this thing in the car. So let's get to it. We're just totally kind of experimenting here, but yeah, this works really good. The wrinkles just flow right out. And yeah, it does burn a bit of the like polymers or whatever on this side, but we could just put a bit of glue over that later and it'll be mint.
But it actually bonds it back together.
Yeah, it's like it melts because this is kind of like plastic kind of material,
yeah,
right?
it's like, you know, like fiberglass cloth, but made out of plastic.
And super thin, like this is thinner than fiberglass cloth. But it melts it and then it hardens and then it's actually hard and solid.
You just squeeze it together when it's hot and then it just stays that shape.
Yeah, that's amazing. This is totally savable. This is really cool. We'll just do that for all these cracks. Alright guys, we just finished getting this thing all glued up and it turned out amazing. The glue is all nice and dry now and we're using epoxy glue, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a urethane epoxy.
Urethane epoxy, just generic urethane epoxy 2-part, and that'll just keep the cracks from coming open again. But now we're gonna flip it over. You think you can do it by yourself now?
Well, it's a little more rigid.
It is very rigid now. Before it was flopping all over the place. That's looking way better. So obviously, as you can see, it is absolutely filthy and it is so dusty. And now that it's all fixed, we can go ahead and clean it. And we're actually gonna use our Tornado guns to clean that because these things work amazing. Basically got a little nozzle that spins really fast and then shoots the fluid out, as well as it's got a vacuum attachment. So that way it'll keep all the dust and gather all the dust and clean it really well at the same time. So what do you think, Dad?
Yeah. Let's give it a try and see what happens.
Well, there you go, guys. Take a look at that. That took 4 minutes, I think. Just over 4 minutes, and we got half of it done. Still have to do this side, of course, but man, was it ever dusty. But this is gonna look nice and brand new. So let's go finish it up. Alright guys, we just finished getting the whole headliner in and all the trim is in and it's looking amazing. But now, since the headliner's in, we can get the entire windshield in, and it's sitting right over there in the box. We haven't cracked it open yet, so hopefully that glass is still good and not broken. So we're gonna crack that open and then hopefully get that in the car. Wow, look at that. It is OEM, totally OEM. And how you know it's OEM is it's got an Easter egg right in the windshield of a Dodge Challenger. That is sick. I was worried that it wouldn't have that, but it's definitely OEM. Ooh, this is really sticky. Eh. So guys, now that the whole headliner is all wrapped up, the whole thing is working, there's one thing that I haven't told you and we kind of did off camera a bit. We had an issue with the car, actually the whole sound system. The radio would work and play, it would play songs from my phone, but there was no sound. We looked it up, and it turns out there's a common issue to have your amplifier be the main issue, and I checked the fuse in the back, and it was the amp fuse that was blowing all the time. We have right here, my amplifier, we took it out already, and it actually sits right under your dash, right here vertically. Really weird spot, but I took it out, and I just happen to have a brother who is really good with electronics like this, and he figured out the problem and fixed it. So we're gonna try to put it in there and see if it works again. Turns out that it's just like a little diode in there that basically just burns out. But I'm gonna hope that this thing works. Let's set it up and see if it'll make some sound. Oh, it's working. I hear static. That's something. There's still something in here. There you go. And a massive rock. It's a Lego figure. What in the world? It's an actual Lego figure.
That rock winner?
Yeah, this rock is what plugged up the pipe. Alright guys, we got the whole interior all nicely cleaned up. We couldn't get to the carpet though because our tornado gun actually broke. So we ordered the part for it, but man, it's looking nice in here. Yeah, we're getting some good progress. We got all the interior all together. We are still waiting on the seats though, and that's gonna be a bit of a challenge on its own because the airbags are blown in there. We're probably gonna make a separate video on that, so if you're looking forward to that, then stay tuned. We're done on the interior for now, and in the next video, I think we're gonna get onto the exterior again. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe and stay notified, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Man, these bolts are long. Okay, a little speed boost. Come on, still doesn't want to come out. It's almost there. I know you can do it. Come on. I don't know why we didn't take this out before.
Yeah, probably because it was hard.
Probably. You gotta always leave the hard stuff for later. So let's get cleaning.